And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping. Thank you so much for coming back to our Season 2, Episode 1. We hope that during these last 2 weeks, those of you who had gotten a little bit behind on watching, you were able to catch up on videos 1 through 18, and now we're ready to start a whole new season together. Thank you for being here. And so today, you're going to see where Robert and I went back to Virginia to actually see our elementary school roots. You know, back in those days, you didn't have preschool or whatever the schools are now. Middle school. It was just grade 1 through 7. So you're going to get to see our elementary schools. And Robert's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Well, in Henry County, Virginia, we didn't have middle school. I don't know what else.
That's true. That's true. We're just talking about our day. Right?
In our district. But anyway, we went back to the schools, went to visit. You know, so there's something we wanted to do. We was meeting one of our friends up there, a real dear friend, Frances, and she's gonna meet us up at Samuel H. Hairston. That was Frances' school. So we was going back, you know, excited about going back and looking at the schools and see what the schools look like. So we just show folks where we went to elementary school, and then at a later date, you all gonna see our high schools. But we want to start from the elementary school.
And our rival high school.
And our rival high school also.
Yeah, that's going to be coming up on our next show, so don't miss it.
Yeah, we even gave the rival high school a little shout out, but we'll see. But anyway, when we got there, we were highly disciplined.
Yeah.
We're not going to get into it now. Maybe we'll get it at the close. But right now, we were highly disciplined. But anyway, you'll see, you're going to see me and Frances there. We're going to meet our dear friend Velma. We're going there for a happy occasion until we got there.
It's very sad for me because to look at, you know, where my educational roots started from and to see, you know, what it looks like today was really heartbreaking for me.
Okay, now, we want you all to do something. We want you all to like,
subscribe, comment, share. Be sure to turn on your notifications so that you'll be up to the minute when we're going to be dropping new videos. Don't want you to miss out. And of course, Robert always wants you to
like. We still want you to like.
Thank you so much.
And we got a few of y'all did like us.
Yeah, got a lot of likes, a lot of comments, and a lot of sharing, and we really do appreciate it. So we're gonna take you back and let's watch this as my dear friend Velma joins us in this stepping journey for this day. Let's watch.
It's stepping time with Robert and Frances. Where will they step to today?
Know where you heading up?
Headed on 58 West, going up towards my elementary school original, Samuel H. Hairston Elementary School. We're on 58 West, headed, it's in the direction of Stewart, Virginia. All right.
Right, it's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
bit of it here.
They're not even maintaining the road anymore. The sign said road in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at my school. This is the old Samuel Hairston Elementary School. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Not at all what I remember.
Wow. Gosh. Wow.
Robert, you didn't have me on film.
Yes, I did. Oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, the building had just deteriorated. This used to be Samuel H. Hairston Elementary School. We were trying to show you all the elementary schools. This is the elementary school that Frances attended when she was a elementary age. And so what we're doing, we're getting some views of our old elementary school. I'm gonna take you to my old elementary school after I leave here. Go by our high school first, probably. Wow. Wow, can't believe this. Wow. Wow. There was no upkeep on this building at all. Oh, can't believe this. Can't believe this. I just let it go to runs. Frances and Velma.
Yeah.
And they still stepping too. Look at them. Look at them, hey? See, look at them. And we're going to put them in the Christmas parade.
If you missed episode 1 of Holy Matrimony, when Robert and I got married, this is my buddy Velma, who took the show that day. This is her in her dress down attire. This is Velma in
I'm
her
jealous
real life.
because I don't have a shirt.
We'll have to do something about that. We're going to do something. But right now, I almost hate to take the camera off for you all to put it on this. My goodness. Now, who owned this property now?
No idea.
Frances, give us a little history on Samuel H. Hairston Elementary School. My goodness. My.
Now, over on this end right here, I remember this is where the first and second grade classes were on this end over here. That's where Miss Scales was, because it was a door that came out. And over there to the right, that's where the ball field used to be.
It's grown up also.
It's totally grown up.
Usually people at least keep the ball fields up. Okay.
And over here is where the buses used to come down. And is that home? No. And over here, where the buses used to unload.
What you know about Mr. Samuel H. Hairston?
Reverend Samuel H. Hairston was an advocate of education He actually taught in the education system here in the state of Virginia for 50 years. He was an advocate for education of blacks, African Americans, as we call us today. And this school was actually named after him. When I was here, it was, of course, a predominantly African American school. All teachers, our principal, and all of our teachers and all the students, all the employees here were all African American at the time.
Wow. Well, at least I guess he would be happy. At least he kept his name on the building. Wow. Now, how did it get to be the Sam H. Hairston building? What did they do here, just to be named the Sam H. Hairston building?
Well, they didn't name it the Samuel. Maybe something happened between it being the school and now. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, do that because this is wow.
I remember through here was Mr. Penn's principal.
Mr. Ralph Penn.
Mr. Ralph Penn, our principal. This used to be his office right here.
Wow.
And if I remember correctly, I think the cafeteria was down on this end. Seems like yesterday.
Yeah, it looked like somebody left the building that yesterday and tore it up. My goodness. I'm surprised at this. Wow. I thought the upkeep of this building would be much better than this. My goodness. Well, I see the gang's been in there.
Oh yeah, blood gangs have been on the wall.
Yeah, they've been up in here. Okay, well, that's it for Sam H. Hairston Elementary School. We're gonna move on to either our high school or my elementary school, and we'll see that.
This was my elementary school. Started here. I had just turned 6 years old in first grade. And you know, one of my biggest memories here was in first grade. My teacher thought, Miss Doris Scales, thought I was so good at reading. She took me around to all the different classes, and I sat and read to all the other students. That was really something back then. That's one of my real prime memories. I also remember in second grade, Miss Bratton was our teacher, and she was just a phenomenal teacher. And she kind of took the place of being our mom. And we would all come in the mornings, and she'd be waiting in the door, and she would stand and give each one of us a hug and a kiss and welcome us for the day. It just made you feel like you were going from home to home, and we just loved her. And you know, there was a young kid in my class in second grade, I think Miss Bratton's class. And we used to sing this little song in the morning. Oh, come to the church in the wildwood. And every time we'd say come, he would jump up out of his seat and do a little comedy act. Oh, come, and he would jump. And I remember that. I don't remember his name. Maybe somebody who's watching that was in my class can text below and tell us his name. You might remember him too. But there are some really great memories here from Samuel Hairston School, and it is a little, makes you a little sad to see how it was just let go. But I'm Robert. Well, I'm Frances. And I'm Velma. And we are still stepping.
All right. All right. We came by to visit Sammy H. Hairston, but we didn't know it was going to be a disaster. Really hoping that we were going to see a building. We knew it was going to be old. Had no idea it was in ruins like this. My goodness. So maybe the next time we come up here, it'll be demolished. That's the only thing they can do, just demolish it, I guess. I don't know, anything they can do to save this one. Sammy H. Hairston Elementary School. All right. Thank you all. Okay, now we're at my old elementary school. Richard H. Clark. Right now it's owned by the Smith River Baptist Association. I don't know, look like the name on the building got beat up pretty bad. But you can see it's kept much better than what the Sam H. Hairston Elementary School was. But this is where I went from the 1st to the 7th grade in this building here. Now I'm gonna give you a little history of this building. Okay, let me go and show you what the original building consisted of. Okay, all this right here, this section here was an add-on. This was add-on to the building. Actually, our building was from here. I would say from the wall there to the right, the white wall there. This was the size of our school. Now, this building was on two sides. This was the front part of it. These are the classrooms here. Miss Napper was my teacher in this classroom here. I'm not gonna call Miss Napper a mean woman. Miss Napper didn't play, let's put it this way. All right? And this right here was also, this was our class. This is where our classes were. All the way down here. And on the end here was where our office was, all the way on the very end. Yeah. Hello, how y'all doing?
Hi.
Good.
I know.
And on this end here, this is where the clinic was. This room here. Let's step back a little bit. And on this end, well, maybe I was wrong. That was the office. The secretary was on this section here. And the principal was on this end. And now, go around, like I said, it was kept much better. It was kept much better than that other elementary school went to over Sam H. Hairston. We could walk around this building. This was the door to come in from this end of the hallway. Can't see up the hallway now. Look at it, just dark up there now. Came out on this end for our recess. And when I was in school here, they didn't have this little playground here. They only had a field back here. This was the playground came up. We put basketball goals and so forth. That came on later. But now, when I'm talking about the add-on, this section straight ahead was an additional that added on to Richard H. Clark Elementary School. Now, this is the back side of the school, and this is the lower level, and I see the windows all boarded up. I don't know for what reason. I guess might have been vandalism, never can tell. But this is the back side of the front I was telling you about. Boiler room underneath. Classrooms down on this side here. I remember being in this class here. I'm trying to think who that was. Can't think what it was. That was Miss Ramey. That's who it was. Miss Ramey. This is where we played. It was just an open field back here. Red dirt. Was no grass at all. This right here was part of the playground. Was no basketball courts there at the time. This section here is where the renovation came in, and they built this little add-on to our elementary school. So when I started school here, we didn't have a cafeteria, didn't have an auditorium, none of that. So we did all our eating in the classroom, and if we did a school program or something, we had to do it in our classroom. It wasn't anything like going to an auditorium and getting it done, but this was our playground back here. This was the field. I tell you what though, it was some hard-hitting sandlock football played back here back in the day. Woo! I gave some hits and took some hits on that. But anyway, this is the rear of the building. Like I said, this building here is owned by the Smith River Baptist Association. And the building has been pretty well maintained. After seeing the disaster from the last elementary school we visited, you see how we are proud of our elementary school, how they maintained it. Yep. Richard H. Clark Elementary School, that's what this was. And now the history behind Richard H. Clark. We're going to get this to you. We had the little bit of the history of it, walked off and left it. This was supposed to have been included in the video, but didn't quite make it. Yep. But we will get it to you. Now, this was the back of the building. The cafeteria is here. And they have functions in here now. They still use this section here, I think, when the church is having program. But all this is what the add-on was. This was the cafeteria here. And our cafeteria was a combination of the cafeteria, auditorium, and gymnasium. We had to put down chairs and take up chairs. You put the chairs down for lunch, take them up after lunch, and when lunchtime comes, you go in and put the chairs back up. Put the tables and chairs down. So this right here, I was able to give you a complete walk around my former elementary school, Richard H. Clark. Now, I told y'all once before, Frances don't meet a stranger nowhere. And this couple and their kids was parked out here in the parkway. Let the kid out to work off a little sweat. He's a little toddler. And so this is what she's doing. She didn't make the round the school with me because she was up here talking to the people. And here we are. Yep. Okay. You met some people. I see you meet some people. You always meeting some people. Kayla and Josh?
Yep.
Do they mind being videoed? Okay.
Anything to help to senior citizens with their YouTube.
All right. Yes, it
They
is.
just moved here from Florida.
Oh.
Right up the street here.
Oh,
Yep, we
to,
live
right
up
next
that
door.
right. I know where you are. Yes, I remember when.
He
Probably knows who used to
Oh
live
yeah, the Perkins.
there. See?
The Perkins. That's who
That's
lives.
funny because I just got a piece of mail from the Perkins.
That's right. The
And
Perkins.
Wendy Funk is another big one that we get.
Oh,
Yeah. The who the other?
Wendy Funk?
I'm not sure. For me, with Wendy Funk, I'm not sure who that is. But the Perkins. In fact, Brenda Perkins, she live in Detroit now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Brenda.
Small area, I guess.
Well, they're
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
pass our channel on and help us get these 1,000
Okay.
subscribers. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, and share.
That's what we want you to do.
All right.
But please like us. We love to be liked. Okay? If you like us, we know you love us
Okay.
somewhere. But anyway, I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping.
Okay, now I'm sure you all understand why my sad face at the beginning. Because to go back and to see my educational roots, which at that time was a place of happiness and joy and children learning and being productive, to just be let go and to be just a place of ruins today with nothing positive there was just really heartbreaking. But the good part of our going back though was that Robert's roots at Richard H. Clark Elementary School is quite different. So,
Yeah, you know, when we did a tour around the school. I wish that we could have gone inside of Richard H. Clark School so you could have seen, and you could have got a better feel of what it was like when we started school there versus what it is afterwards. But you got a chance to see it, and you got to see the grounds around it, and you got to see where we play a little sound like football, baby.
and you know what? In talking about that, they're having met Josh and Kayla with their babies, seeing that they're still using that facility in a positive way. They were there that day having their children run around like it was a little playground. So it is having some still positive, productive contributions to the community. But, you know, in today's world, we have to remember and stay focused on doing what we can do for ourselves, change what we can, what we can't. You move on. It is a sad situation. And who knows? This video might even spark an interest from somebody in that area who might decide to go in and do something productive with Samuel H. Hairston School. But we were glad to show to you today and share our educational roots.
Yeah, and now, you all are going to be on our next episode here. You're going to be seeing our high school, which was high school then, but it's an elementary school now. But we were impressed when we got there. The nice playground, you know. We didn't get everything we wanted back in our day.
But they got it now.
But they got it for elementary school.
And we're even going to show you our rival high school on our next episode.
Yes, we will. And so I think you all going to enjoy the scenery anyway around G.W. Carver High School.
George Washington Carver
That's
High
right.
School.
We did not call it G.W.
No,
Carver.
we did not.
We called ourselves George Washington
And we were
Carver.
the Carver Trojans, and
That's
y'all
right.
going to see that on our next episode. Okay, but for today, thank you for being with us. Thank you for subscribing, for watching, for supporting, for commenting, for sharing, and for liking. Thank you so much, and we will see y'all next week.
All right. I'm Rob.
And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping. And we hope you are too. Post in the comments down below how you're doing on your steps, how you're doing on your health goals, how you're doing taking your supplements. Because remember, those are the 3 pillars that we are about on this channel. See you next time.
Okay.